Okay. Hello everyone, I am Cruent and this is Slay The Spire. We're gonna play some more. I have no idea what to say at this point. We've been playing this game for so long, I kind of don't know what to say. So, Ascension level 16, go. Before I get into it too much, I just want to say that first of all, store, there are no, just get the rare. It's fission, that's the first upgrade. I'm gonna start playing, but I have my email up on my second computer. I am expecting a message from the computer store any second, any minute now. And the moment it arrives, I'm gonna pause the game, I'm gonna check it, I'm gonna make a phone call, I'm gonna order the new computer. That's what it's gonna be today. After that, we're gonna rejoice. Finally gonna get it. Finally can give away my money. Well, it's not fully mine, but you know what I mean. Until then though, yeah, until then it's Ascension 16. I got here last time, and I don't remember. Okay, is Fission... When can I upgrade Fission? Can I upgrade it right there? Kind of don't want to give it up. Giving all my money for a relic. I mean, 117 gold is still pretty cheap for a relic. Because they start like at 160 at this point. I would prefer giving a potion, but it's not an option right now. So let's just give away money. And we get bag of preparations, which is actually a worthwhile transaction. So I'm happy for that. It doesn't matter where I go, it's the same path. And yeah, last time I got to 16, I think I played one attempt, didn't really go well. Even though the difficulty increase out 16 shops are more costly, it's like a 10% increase as far as I could tell. It's not that big of a deal. But you know, even beforehand I kinda needed some luck to actually get through some of this stuff. I'm just gonna blast that guy, I don't care. And yeah, as I said, computer is almost coming along, and I'm not saying that I will have it by Wednesday stream, but I can say that I might have it by Friday. Like all set up, everything transferred over, the settings all completed. That might be done by then. Big part, like. But that's not a promise. That's just my hopeful estimate. Oh, I can remove a card. Nice. And I guess I'm gonna remove a strike because ball lightning is basically a better strike. That's the one that I don't need. And now that we have a smithing option, we will immediately upgrade fission, because even if we're going for like a lightning deck, fission is like a burst card. It does burst damage and replaces everything. Yeah, my fantasy, so to say, because not being very good. Not being good. I mean, consider this. My actual computer, not my replacement, which I've been using for months at this point. My actual computer went bust at the start of summer, around in June. Maybe late May, I don't remember exactly. It's been a while. Only now I am finally getting the replacement computer that actually does what I wanted. Yeah, with Terraria, I was lucky. But I mean, back then, of course, I needed a backup computer to use while my actual computer is not here. But back then, this computer was actually working. It was really old at that point, even then. But at least it was working. Now, I mean, clearly it's still working, but not nearly to the stability that I would like. There is no point going to the store because I gave away all my money. So let's just upgrade something there. What does Ball Lightning upgrade? Nothing worthwhile. Guess I should upgrade Zap and Dualcast because the cost reduction can help me more. Also, just to say, if I don't get the message by like in an hour, I'm gonna call them again just to make sure that they sent it. Maybe I'm not getting it because whatever. In which case I don't even know what I'm supposed to do at that point. Just tell them, send it to my Facebook or something. Kind of. I think I'm confident. I can probably beat one enemy here. Okay, I drew all my good cards on that turn, so great. Increase his damage a little, but that's fine. I can beat this guy. Not gonna beat me. It's just a little hairy, but it's fine. Okay, the vulnerable is a bit bad, but. He's dying next turn. Or not. Well, okay then. That's just how this game goes sometimes. Try again. Try again. Maybe I can produce something this time around. Okay, I see one pad that may give us a free relic. If it doesn't, I'm gonna restart, but I'll try. Come on. Thank you. I mean, I might as well just take Ball Light. Thank you. Okay, that's a restart because I'm not gonna get a free elite and I don't want to fight elites otherwise. That's just that's just me being picky. It's not actually a defeat. Let's try again for that. Where are the elites? It's right there, right there, right there. Okay, I see two potential paths. I think I would rather go this way because then I can get a resting site here. Okay, give me the blessing. Give me the lament, whatever you call it. I mean, if I can beat the Flamey Boy with this, then it's completely worth it. It keeps giving me Ball Lightning. I don't know. You know what? We are extremely early. Let's risk it. Let's transform a strike. See if we can get something defining. It's Echo form. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not defining, but we're gonna need an energy heavy deck. Let's take out a shield. We're definitely taking defragment, it's just not even a question. And here I have to decide, because turbo, obvious energy, that sounds really good. Hologram is a really good card, I like having at least one, oftentimes rather two, because it makes the entire deck more consistent. Removing a card also makes it more consistent, but I can only take one of these three options. These, I mean, Doom and Gloom is nice, but it doesn't fit what I'm going for. I'm not going for anything right now, but yeah, probably Turbo takes priority, because Turbo plus Echo Form makes for a safe turn, instead of just throwing a turn away. Okay, we are getting a free elite. That's... yummy! It's perfect, because there are very few ways to actually heal. You get out of here. Last time you killed me, now you no. Potion Bat is really nice. And we get Consume. Okay, so we have a few pieces of a good deck here. We have Echo Form, we have Defragment, we have Consume. There is still no message. I'm looking at that like every 10 seconds. Okay, so this is where I'm going to use Echo Form. And I guess I'm not gonna use Turbo here. I'm just gonna wait with it a little. Maybe I could have used the Ball Lightning with Echo Form, but you know. Oh. It's fine. We lost a little head, but I mean... Oh, Galatia. I needed that. What are we doing here? Echo Form, I think I don't really need to upgrade it. Defragment is nice. Upgrading Consume is also really nice, although if I don't get any extra orb slots, then upgrading Consume actually doesn't do that much. Upgrading Defragment is the basically the exact same, except Defragment is cheaper, because if you don't get any extra orb slots, you're gonna use Consume maybe once. I mean, you can use it twice. That's kind of risky, unless you have a bunch of Frost Orb cards. We only have one. I think I'm still going to upgrade Consume, just because first of all I'm very hopeful. Very naive, but secondly it's a bit more flexible because I can use it twice. Okay, we got back that head that we lost. Use Turbo, Consume, Glacier. That's gonna proc the electric stuff and give me the defense I crave. Now just blast. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Though if we could get any more orb slots, it would make the deck. It's already pretty good. Take Recursion. Okay, where are we going? We need as many opportunities for new cards as possible. So while this path would give me an extra resting site, I think I would actually go this way. Try to get like a capacitor. I'm gonna use that just to speed things up a little. We only have 3 energy right now, so I can't use consume here. It doesn't really matter, I guess. The compile driver. I mean, generic algorithm is good because we are really early, but I would rather get some extra card. Turbo Echo Form. Defrag. Recursion. And just take the damage. I could really use some defensive cards over here, you know? Alright. It's fine. We're just losing kind of a bit too much health for my taste, especially since there's a boss coming up right in a bit. Let's take white noise, why not? Ah, shit. Well, it helps a little. Considering that this is gonna block this, there is no point using defend here because he would take the buffer away, regardless. I kinda want to bless this guy. And before the boss, I'm probably gonna rest. Okay, that's okay. Okay, thank you. I realized I should have just used one of my potions, but I'm stingy and I don't want to do that. I'm going to take 1 darkness just because of compile driver. It's 1 extra type of orb that I can get. Zero cost meteor strike sounds like a good deal. Yeah. Capacitor, very good. It's a bit kind of late because we barely have any health left. I'm gonna rest definitely, but it might just save this run. To defragment Glacier, to prepare for the big strike, because it's coming. It's coming. I'm not comfortable. I mean, if I use it, it's basically the same exact defense gained. You know what? There is no way for me to get... ah, shit. There's no way for me to get more energy. That's what I was... Because I was trying to use... Use Capacitor for the future and defend. And then... Liquid Memories, Glacier. Thank you. That almost avoids the entire deck. Now we have some time to prepare for the next one. He's gonna split at 75. I have to be careful about that. Yeah, I kind of just have to I have to split. Please don't kill me. Sure, another capacitor, perfect. That's exactly what I need here. Okay, that's 34. Yeah, 34. Anything I can do here? Well, might as well use the plated armor. I mean, I'm gonna get plenty of potions throughout this one. Okay, so if I use Ball Lightning, he's immediately gonna split. I think that would be a bit early. As in, it would split him at 70. No. 75 minus 68. That's a bit much. I think I can get more done if I get these. Then again, I only draw 5 and there's no... Oh, fuck it. Let's just do this. As long as they don't attack at the same time. I did not use recursion. Recursion, echo form. I was a little confused where it went. But I understand now. Regardless, our defense is actually pretty good. That's 24. 32. It's 36. I use this. It should be fine. He splits at 34, so I'm safe to attack for now. That was a bit risky, okay? I didn't account for those. Let's use consume. Just be safe. He's gonna absolutely blast that one slime. Perfect. Everything according to plan. Here we go. Okay, now I'm going to be safe about it. There is no reason to be greedy. As I use another turbo just to strike an additional time. The fight is almost over, it doesn't matter. He has 1 health left. I'm pretty sure I took 3 damage this entire fight, so that's very good. Okay, so... These are all very good cards. Core Surge, you gain 1 artifact, very useful. Buffer, especially when upgraded, very useful. And Electrodynamics gives me that extra AoE, that oomph, that zap that I really crave. But Core Surge is also pretty good. Awesome. I'm not sure I will need Buffer here because I do have the Holy Trinity of cards here. Well, it's technically a Holy Duality at Consume and Capacitor, but I also have a Defragment and Echo Form, so it's a lot of good cards. Probably don't need Buffer. Hello, Verbanner. Deciding between Core Surge and Electrodynamics. You know what? Electrodynamics is the more surefire. Oh, hi there. I'm not gonna take that. These are all pretty crap. I mean, Snacko I have a newfound appreciation for it. But maybe not right now. Ectoplasm is just bad. I rely too much on stores to take it. So I'm gonna have to take Astrolab and just transform my 3 strikes. Okay, what did I get? FTA Plus, very nice. Steam Barrier Plus, it's a nice cornerstone for the early game. And Aggregate Plus, which is just solves all our energy problems. If I can get Ice Cream, I'm completely set. This is going to help with, for example, Echo Form, just like Turbo does. We just glance over. We just refresh out of anxiety. Still no email. Okay. Where am I going here? Now, I would, at this point, probably take an Ice Cream over a Data Disc. Due to the cards that we have in the deck. but I would still prefer if I could buy both of them. There is probably no reason not to take one of these stores. Probably gonna go this way because I can get more money before it. Oh, that's nice. Wait, where am I going? Wait, if I go that way, I cannot go this way. Okay, forget that. I'm going to go for this store. That means that I'm going this way. Because that's further away, I can get more out of it. I can get more money by then. Capacitor is okay, although it's a bit... maybe not right now. Okay, Steam Barrier, Glacier... That thing. I drew all my best cards. I did notice that it reduced the cost and increased the cost. I was kind of hoping one of them would be zero cost, but I guess not. Okay, well, they're gonna leave. Unless I can proc this with like a double. Nope. Wait, it's in here. Yeah. Okay, well, I at least killed one of them. The other really. I lost 30 gold, but I gained 19, so it's... I'm gonna take the second compile driver because we do have darkness. So it's worth it. Okay, aggregate, capacitor, electrodynamics, darkness, use everything, and then hope that they die before I do. I mean, they're gonna die next turn, most likely. Still. The best thing is when you can just start a turn and then end it and not do anything and still kill everything. I'm not sure hologram would be nice. Our deck is getting pretty big. You use hologram in big decks to get back cards that you need for combos. Like if I can't use consume early. Or an extra electrodynamics. But I actually think I'm gonna take Cold Snap because I need the defense more. Right, that's fun. So I'm gonna lose the HP. Probably gonna kill me. Door is still very far, and I do need some upgrades in order to actually not die. Would be a good start for the deck. I'm gonna make it a bit more tight. Not get greedy because there is an elite coming up. This one. Well, that's fun. Okay, this is I'm dead. I guess I wouldn't have had a chance there even if that event doesn't show up. Because these guys were just absolutely killing me on turn 1 with like 35 damage. Okay, let's see. Technically 2 pets I see that would be beneficial. Guess I'm gonna go on that one because this is the Flaming Elite and there is a store nearby, and it's also one less question mark than this path. You want that kind of deck? You want that kind of deck? Claw? No. I can go for the eyes. I'm going for the eyes. Eyes. Sorry. Full-headed is nice. No, I'm not taking the claw. I don't care if you're offering it a second time. There it is again. This is not. I'm not doing anything there. We're gonna increase max HP. I have a newfound appreciation for max HP because it increases the health you gain from resting. Not by much, but enough. Yeah, sure. Remove us. Let's just upgrade. Oh, Calipers. Okay. That means that I should be going hardcore frost build. And also some block cards. I think out of these three I would probably take Leap anyway. Just upgrade Dukas, just reduce these costs as soon as possible. There is no reason really to sleep anyway. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna remove another strike because we're trying to go very defensive here. We're probably going to go this way just to gain some more cards because question marks, I mean, this is good, but they don't often stop. I was making a point game. Don't. I didn't even finish yet. Already. Please. Please. Trying to make a point. Reboot, huh? I mean... Take reboot. It's kind of funny because this is Act 1 and Ascension 12 says upgraded cards appear less often, and yet I got an upgraded reboot, which is a rare card, basically right away. I was kind of hoping for full-headed, but that's fine. Yeah, this guy's not gonna be a problem. He's dead. That's why. That's why. Explosive Potion is not better than the stuff I have. Glacier oh yeah, it's upgraded because I have Toxic Egg. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I did not think about that. Everything, every skill, which I mean Toxic Egg is the best egg for the defect anyway, because most of the stuff you want are skills. Like the Glacier that is now upgraded. It's gonna work well with my Calipers because an upgraded Glacier is 14 defense for that turn. And I probably don't have to explain why that. Was a bit delaying there because I want to do as much damage to him now as possible. I mean, 69, 68, 34. I can do 10 more damage. Then he's gonna split. I'm gonna do strike. Get some defense so he doesn't murder me. And then next turn I can blast him and it's gonna split him real good. There, it's gonna be 10 health. Which is nice. This is going pretty well so far. No thanks to the caliper, it doesn't actually do anything yet. I mean, it will right now, but in general, even though... Oh, liquid memory. I'm gonna replace the fire potion with that. Overclock is nice. Even though I'm getting a lot of defense, doesn't actually mean anything right now because I'm getting hit, I'm losing it, and that's that. I'm gonna upgrade Cool-Headed for the card draw, so I can cycle over my Frost cards a lot better. We have Mr. Slime again. I think I'm gonna try to build up some defense, so I have some leftover when he's attacking. It's not too much left over, but it's something. I don't have the damage to actually split this guy beforehand. Doesn't really matter. Let's do cast first. Okay, actually enough defense, and then I lose it all again. So Caliper only really works if you can have a lot of defense every single turn, like a lot. I wanted some offense there, thank you. As in, no thank you, I was sarcastic. Can I get some attack cards, like... I don't have it. Cards. Yeah, I see a problem with our deck. I think there is that I spotted a problem potentially. Any attack? Yeah, those are pretty good. And now let's get some extra defense. I really don't want to get hit here. I'm using that because some of that is gonna be retained anyway. Okay, 55. I think I can handle that, all things considered. Wait, they're not attacking. There is no point in casting this. If I use Overclock and draw cast, did not. I still didn't. But that guy did die anyway. Okay, I need 28 defense. 24, that's fine. Good enough. I'm a bit concerned about the quality of these draws. Now they're not attacking, I'm not gonna do cast that. Really? Couldn't have hit this guy. I know. This is... really? There's no point attacking here, I'm just gonna remove some of that garbage card. I don't know why I used the block, but I did. I guess I'm gonna stack up on defense. They're not attacking right now, but we do have some leeway with the Caliper. Okay, that was much more painful than it had any right to be. We need some attack cards. We need some attack. We need... well, we already have pretty good defense, even beyond, so I think I'm gonna take creative AI and just hope that it gives me the attack I need. Huh, okay, so this is a choice. Frozen Core is pretty good, but we are not guaranteed to be able to get orb slots, and without that it's actually not that good because it replaces our initial offense. We already saw that we don't have much of... we have Nap and 2 strikes, and I guess go for the ice count. But Runic Pyramid I'm not a huge fan of, because it can fill my hand with garbage cards if the enemy is like that. But right now I almost feel like that's the better option. I don't really have a use for Frozen Core. We already have plenty of Frost. Yeah. We'll see. If Runic Pyramid just betrays me this run, I'm never taking it again, because it happened before. I have enough money for a data disk, so I'm gonna go to the store. There's not real reason to take the right path. It's 2 elites, no stores, nothing special. Making sure I don't take damage here, and now I can start blasting. And by blasting, I mean I can do cast, and that's about it. No reason to use any stuff. Next turn he's not gonna attack yet. Or he does, I guess he does. But doesn't usually do that. But I can use the creative AI and does something for me. I was hoping for dual cast, because I can dual cast that and negate his damage. Anyway. I guess Runic Pyramid is a little bit better, because I do have Reboot to reset my hand if I so desire. I'm gonna take buffer. Thank you, Creative AI, for that blessing. He's not attacking right now. I'm gonna use Storm preemptively. Set up some defense. I guess that's it. Second. Kind of want to see if I'm even looking at the right page, because I have an Outlook and it's kind of weird because it has a focus than other pages, and I don't know which one will show an incoming message. My email is a mess. I have. You know what? Let's just use bias cognition. Finish this as fast as possible. I guess I'm just gonna switch back and forth, and in about 15 minutes I'm gonna call them again, just to make sure they sent it. Maybe it's on maybe the problem is on my end if I don't get the message. Yes, that's I'm taking Chaos Plus, thank you. Nothing extraordinary. We have Cool-Headed, Hologram, and even Self-Repair. I have learned to love Self-Repair. I'm not sure I need it right now. I have plenty of defense. That's not my problem. I need offense. None of this stuff here is good offense. But I guess Hologram can at least get me back my zap. I guess Cool-Headed is more card draw to cycle over faster. This is why I don't need more defense. I already have plenty. I mean, I'm probably gonna get hit this time around, but yeah. 3 damage is something I can live with. My hand is full. So I'm gonna do Chaos to get some defense. That's almost enough to not die here. I'm sure Static, just in case something happens, something bad happens. Storm is an obvious offensive card, considering that we got it from Creative AI. I think it's time to reboot. This is the problem with Strike. Strike doesn't help me here. Okay. I guess I'm gonna use Hello World because as long as it gives me something offensive, I don't care what it is, I'm gonna use it. And at this point I guess I'm gonna spend the rest of my energy on defense because some of it is retained, so it's fine. And yes, it gave me Ball Lightning, which is perfect. That's what I'm looking for here. Let's do more Chaos. Chaos is another card that may or may not give me off. If it does, then it does. Yeah. Guess I'm gonna use another Hello World. I got Turbo. That's nice. I don't need it right now, but it's nice. And this is where it happens. This is where the magic happens, because I got Electrodynamics and I can just use it, and because I have 2 storms at this point. Or no, it was up. I think it was upgraded. I failed to pay attention. I think I'm just gonna finish it. Thank you, goodbye. I'm going to take the fragment. And here I want to go, I guess, the double question mark route. That's not, no, that's not the kind of offense I'm looking for. Okay, this is the complaining guy. I could transform my strikes into something. Yeah, let's do that. Steam Barrier and Blizzard. Well, I did ask for something offensive, and we do have a lot of Frost cards. And by a lot, I mean 2.5. But still. I almost feel like upgrading Blizzard. But at the same time, okay, here, Blizzard upgrade is the most offensive upgrade. Defragment is the more sensible. Creative AI is the most, I just want to have some fun before I lose upgrade. But considering that the biggest thing we're missing is offense, upgrading defragment would not really do much, actually. But Blizzard is a bit too slow, considering that we're not. Actually, we have 2 cool-headed, so it's 3.5 cards that make frost, which is nice, which is okay, which is perfectly fine. But I think if we're gonna be slow anyway, we might as well use creative AI, because it can give us defragment, it can give us capacitor, and just make our defense better as well as our offense. And with two energy cost, I can actually do something else in addition. This is gonna hurt. This elite is gonna hurt. I can tell right now. I kind of want to reboot here. Just hope for creative AI. I could also use overclock. Let's use overclock first. Use all the zero cost stuff. Carry. I use creative AI. Reboot another, because I'm pretty sure it was not enough defense. Yeah, it wasn't, because I still got hurt. Now we have to just stack up on defense. All the cards, everything. I don't know why I used that, but I did. I guess I used that because it doesn't matter. I have Runic Pyramid anyway. Whatever I draw lasts through the ages. Did that help? Little. I don't know why this guy can do 50 damage, but he can. I have to deal with it. There is no reason to get anything back there. Oh, okay, pause the elite fight. I got the email. I'm gonna check this. Let's see. Give me a few minutes. This is very important. Up to yeah, done. This Is that what I wrote? Because I have to cross reference with my own stuff. Okay, what did I say? HDD. Where is it? Within Ezas, yeah, okay. Let's go for Tunang. Nigama K times 2. Of course, wait. Okay, so they say okay. Raven, are you here? I'm going to talk here because it's not exactly what I asked, but I need opinion. Second. Okay. Raven, are you here? Hello, Decker. Hello, Raven. I don't know, Raven, if you heard it, but I got the email, and they're writing a few things. Some of it doesn't make sense, but some of it is. Okay, so they are writing. Okay, so I wanted a specific motherboard, and they are saying that out of the Gigabyte B550 series, they could only get the Elite version, which is weird because that's the one I wrote in my list. So it's good that they can get that. The list, yes. With RAM, I decided to go for 2 times 8 gigabytes, so 16 total, which makes it a little more expensive. VGA is my own. Power unit is the Corsair CX550. That's the one I wanted. Okay. The case is a Tesseract. That's fine. That's what I wanted. SSD 5 gigabyte and HDD. That's the one I said because they don't actually write that it's 2 terabytes, but that's what it should be. Now for the CPU, the one I asked for is a Ryzen 5 3600. Now what he writes is that's not actually available. They cannot get the 3600. The only one they can get is a Ryzen 5 3600X, which is a little better. I assume that doesn't write that, but it's also a little bit more expensive. Not by much. Do you know what the difference is between 3600 and 3600X? While I'm waiting for answer, I'm gonna do the glacier, probably drink because I'm keeping all these cards anyway. Okay, so it's nothing. It doesn't change anything. Links are not allowed. Just send me on Discord. I'm gonna check there. Okay, I guess the only question I want to know. Also, I'm gonna take this out of the junk folder. I don't know why it went there, but it's not junk. Is it the same watt that it's using? Does it consume the same amount of power? How much higher? I mean, 95 is fine. I'm pretty sure the motherboard I checked is like 125 watt CPU provision. I don't know what the word is. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna CPU watt. Um, I don't actually know if it's true what I said. I guess my question is, does it make a difference with this setup? In terms of what? Because, you know, I don't want to repeat the same mistake that my old computer had, where the motherboard couldn't handle the CPU's power requirement. I guess the cooler more powerful, that's good. And I guess my motherboard also has like 16 VRM. Okay, but does it make a difference in terms of what do I want to do here? I might just die here, actually. Do cast the defense. Do you think it's going to make a problem? Because last time it was a problem and I'm paranoid. Well, I don't know exactly how much more it costs, because they only give me the full price. But the price also includes the price for putting it together and getting Windows on it. So it's a bit higher than I initially calculated, but I can handle it. So the price doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is whether it's gonna be fine, because the thing that I looked into, it was the 3600. I didn't look into the 3600X to see if it's gonna be an extra problem. The motherboard is a Gigabyte B5. You know what? I'm just gonna type it into that one. That's the motherboard. I mean, I could look up the price difference, but it doesn't. I can pay it either way. I just wanted a new computer. What am I doing here? Doing that. I think I'm dying here. I'm definitely dying here. Yeah, okay, I'm dying. Yeah, there was no way I'm getting 12 more defense. So you're saying that it should be fine. It shouldn't, the normal and the X version should not cause any problems that the other wouldn't anyway. Should really look into this. I mean, the board is really powerful, all things considered. I specifically picked a very powerful motherboard compared to what else I'm getting, just to make sure that no kind of problems happen that with my previous computer, and probably the computer before that. That one also had almost the same exact problem. Okay, so do you think this is fine? Because then I'm gonna call the store right now and order it. I don't know what you just said. I don't know what that means. Why would it throttle? Oh yeah, well, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. The motherboard itself is extremely equipped with dissipating heat. You know, my old motherboard had 4+2 VRM setup. This one has 12+6. Yeah, it also has a bunch of heat sinks. I don't know exactly about that, but all I understand is that the heat probably should not be a problem. And if it is, you know what? I'm just gonna ask them. I looked into it. It makes it's slightly more power intensive, slightly less heat thing. And what do they think about it? Okay. Does that sound fine? Taking too much damage in this fight. Then again, I'm not really paying attention. I'm too excited for the computer. Raven, does that sound fine? I'm asking you specifically. I said that I can just ask them through the phone that this 3600X requires a bit more power. It makes a bit more heat. Is it going to be a problem? And then they can tell me that it's not, and then I'm gonna order it. Does that sound sensible? Alright, in that case, do I want boot sequence? Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm making a phone call. Okay, I'm here. I'm just gonna write an email real quick, telling them that it's okay and I want to order it. Just it's the paper trail, you know, that I did in fact order it. Okay, so I'm speaking in English, but I need to write this in Hungarian, so give me a second. Okay, that was nothing. Too complicated. Alright, so I talked with them, I asked a few questions. They said that there really shouldn't be any problem. There is not a big difference between them in the sense that 3600X are kind of designed in a similar way, so in the same setup they should work the same way. One is a bit different, but if it's the exact same setup, otherwise they shouldn't cause any problems. That seems sensible. I also asked about how long it can take. Well, how long it can take before the parts arrive and he can put it together and call me. And anything out the overclock itself. I don't tend to overclock. Primarily because I never get computers that are even worth overclocking. If it does it itself, then sure, as long as it doesn't mess anything up. But yeah, I asked when I can expect the computer to arrive, and he immediately prefaced that in the current times it happens that sometimes packages in the mail get lost, don't get delivered, and then it can delay it. I'm like, okay, I can expect delays. That's what it means. But he said that in general the computer should be done in a way that I can go and get it on that day by Thursday. Because he gets the parts, he puts it together, calls me on Thursday, says you can bring it, you can take it, and then I go there, I bring my video card because I'm gonna use my own video card from my old computer. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna go get the money to pay it, and while I'm away they put the video card in, and by the time I get back it's complete, it's done. Hopefully it works. Again, I had no chance to actually test the video card. It should work, but the power unit in my old compressor should also have worked, and yet it was bust as well. So there is no definitive way for me to know what works and what doesn't in my old computer. Now the video card has nothing to do physically with the CPU, the power unit, the motherboard, so it should not be a problem, but knowing my luck, maybe it is. So let's just hope and pray and ask. Just ask for luck. Again though, the video card should work. I had no way to verify that, but there is no reason for it to be bust. or anything. But I guess I'm gonna see you on Thursday. Let's just say it's gonna work. Stop worrying. Gonna die soon here. Don't say it like that. That's the thing that ruins the hope. When you just say, it's gonna be fine, and then you were too sarcastic for the universe, and the universe is like, I don't think you're honest there. I don't think you're honest. And then, yeah. Well, are you certain enough to buy me a new video card if it doesn't work? I don't think you're certain enough. What does this do again? Oh, yeah. Even if it doesn't work, I probably can... What are they saying? But... 8 months would be... I mean, let's see. June, July, August, September, October, November, and this is early December. I've already been waiting half a year for this computer. I am a patient person, but I don't want to wait another 8. And I'm gonna just fucking use it without a video card. I don't care. We're gonna be playing some really... We're gonna be playing some really... really interesting slideshows. That's not how video cards work. Wanted to make a joke. So here is my thing. I do want meal ticket, but I think staff repair would be more useful in the long run. But I have really low health, so it's a very risky purchase. Lee's waffle is like an emergency thing. Again, it's a bit like resting, but without the actual benefit of resting. I mean, you know what I mean. Let's just go. Speaking of which, I'm gonna rest here. I'm gonna probably rest on the next stop as well. Oh shit. Oh, okay. It's not actually a problem because I can just kill him like this. Okay. Okay. I was scared for a moment. You know, I got Impatience as my first bonus card, and I also got Ladder Opener. All I'm getting is attacks. Guess I'm gonna take Quartz then. But yeah, if everything goes according to plan, then Friday's stream is Friday's gonna be a short stream because I'm leaving soon after. But Friday's stream, as much as I can stream, is going to be on the new computer. Isn't that wonderful? And finally, I mean, I'm probably still gonna play Slay the Spire because I don't have anything else on the pile right now. But that's fine. That's fine. Trust me. I'm gonna be so relieved that I don't have to worry about anything. And that's the true victory. Ah shit, it's pink. I didn't do the math. I wanted to save it for dark. I'm gonna save it for a turn or two more. Maybe I can do cast it or something. It's just let's just be impatient. However, compared to my calculations, the entire price is a bit more expensive because I failed to calculate for, you know, the price of putting the computer together and putting Windows on it. So it's like 40 euros more expensive than expected. But that should be fine. I still have a little money on the PayPal as well. I can just transfer it tonight. I don't need another electrodynamics. A middle strike is down here, so I just take C. And oh man. Now let's take Inserter, and we're on the lookout for Consume now. And some focus. Or some focus, I guess it's... guess I'm going this way. There's a store there. I can probably just barely get the money together for that. Oh my god. They got destroyed. Not sure, let's... Okay. I mean, I'm gonna take it. It saves me from 3 damage. But yeah, and then let's just hope that this computer will last me a couple years. I should drink to that. It's water, don't worry. Alright. Clear our minds of that fiasco. I have time to think about it later. Let's focus on the game, because I'm playing like shit. I don't know what to say. That's... I mean, he's probably not gonna get through my defenses, even though the orbs themselves are pretty tiny. Because that... Okay, do you guys want to bet some words on whether I win this? Betting words is like, I bet blah 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 blah, but you don't actually bet anything. That's the best kind of betting, because you're not losing anything. Essence of Steel is nice. I'm gonna replace the thanks. And Compile Drive, considering that we have Chaos, and just in general. Good. The smart move here is to play defend. but I really want to play White Noise. Ah, that works out. Gonna take 1 damage. I can live with that. Yeah, we don't exactly have enough defense right now, but having the inserter is one step towards having unlimited power. And that sounds like a meme, but I'm serious. If I'm hungry. I want to consume, and if I can consume, that's the unlimited power. I mean, we've all seen it, we all know it, we all love it. So let me get... I actually hate this guy. He's a bit too early for how much damage he actually does. Get out of here. He basically consistently deals 24 damage every... Oh. Let's take my turn. Nope, nothing of value. So I think I'm going to just save my money. Try to get to the second store. We're gonna have to kill an elite, but that's fine. Ah. Just making sure there is nothing else worthwhile here. Handrill is not good for us. Nah. I'm just gonna save my money and take my business elsewhere. Okay. I completely forget everything. Okay. Cursed Tome. Every single time I forget what this can give. It can give the Necronomicon, of course, but it can also give 2 others. It can give Nirvis Codex. At the end of each turn, you can choose 1 of 3 random cards to shuffle into your draw pile. Enchiridion. At the start of each combat, add a random power card to your hand. Cost 0 until the end of turn. If I got that, that would be very nice. Nirvis Codex is okay. It basically means that I don't have to care what kind of cards we get, because I could just get them during the fight. Necronomicon would be useless, because it needs attack cards that cost 2 or more. And I literally don't. I don't even know what kind of attack cards. I mean, there is Sunder. I guess Sunder. If I, you know what? Let's just read it. Fuck it. Of course, it's the Necronomicon, and I didn't even take it. I'm dumb. Then again. No, you know what? I didn't take it because I didn't want to the curse that comes with it. Because I mean, even if I put a random Sunder in this deck, not gonna do anything. It costed 21 HP, I think. Exactly how much I can heal here. And I'm going to heal here, because there are some elites coming up. Yeah, sure. Remove my strike, please. I don't want to know how to strike. This is kind of... just realized. Me removing cards from my deck that are basically just abilities. It's like when your Pokemon can't learn more than 4 moves. Please remove a move before you learn anymore. Do you want to forget how to sleep? I don't actually know if that's a real move. Like Pokemon. This guy's gonna kill me. I literally don't have the offense or the defense. Okay, what can I do here? Take Doom and Gloom. Let's take biased cognition. Let's just be absolutely reckless with everything. Let's take Zap. I want more attack. I'm gonna die here. This is where I die. I just wanted to use impatient. 20. 25. 6. I might yet survive. Omamori. I actually like Omamori. Amplify. I don't. I mean, I can amplify the self-repair. I mean, I tried that last time. I won, but I couldn't really make use of that. But you know what? Let's do it. Now the problem is that I have to kill this elite in order to get to this store that I have to get to. Well, I don't have to get to it, but... Let me just... give me a second. Act 2 elites. I already killed the Stabby. It can be the Taskmaster or the Gremlin Leader. I can't beat either of those. Well, I mean, if I get Electrodynamics really early and somehow also use Glacier first turn. I mean, I get 10 block to begin with. Should I do the elite? I mean, I have about an 85% chance to die to this elite. But if I don't do that, then I'm mostly just relying on these fights to get a consume. And these fights might as well just be Snecko or something that destroys me anyway. Okay. Okay, so it's a better option. I'm gonna be super aggressive here. Yeah, I mean, against this guy, and even against the Taskmaster, having the Gremlin Horde, which I literally got the room before this one, my chances are not that bad. But they're still bad. They're still pretty bad. Let's be honest. Yeah, the Book of Stabbing took like half my health. So that's not a good example. Yeah, sure. Storm, sure. Do I even have powers left? The only problem with the Gremlin Horn is that usually I'm going to be killing stuff at the end of my turn, but I can't use it then. I'm gonna just give myself more energy for next turn. And let's kill this guy. Yeah, that guy. Okay, this is working pretty well actually. I don't think I have anything to complain about. I kind of noticed if you kill at least one, if he has one or less minions left, he's gonna summon more next turn. So if I constantly kill his minions, he can't really do anything else. That's what seems to be happening here at least. Give myself more energy next turn. I'm pretty sure I can kill him next turn. Okay, This was actually not, it was not that bad. And I'm even healing after. Okay, well, I get strength. That's... okay. And we get to go to the store. We had to fight for this store. Do you have anything? Well, you do have a runic capacitor. That's actually pretty good. Although I already have the inserter. But I guess it's... yeah, there is no way for me to actually play Meteor Strike, otherwise it would be nice. Okay, here is the question. If I can get the fission and upgrade it, since I already have inserter, it can be really big effects if I upgrade it. Runic capacitor helps immediately start doing stuff with orbs. That's the only two options here, basically. I mean, crystals is pretty good, but I don't think it measures up to these two choices. When can... I mean... it is this guy. I could upgrade here, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to rest at these spaces. Let's just buy the capacitor. It's the safer option. And I probably need to rest here. Let me just check real quick. Upgrading Seek would be pretty good. But I mean, since I already have capacitor, upgrading Seek is the best thing if you want to do capacitor consume combo. But I already have the capacitor relic. I don't need to look for that. Upgrading Seek would let me do the amplify 7 at best. Upgrading white noise would be pretty good, but no, I'm just gonna rest. I'm pretty sure I can beat this knight if I'm fast enough. I kind of feel like going for this elite, just in case. Let's go for it. You know what? Sure. I'm gonna use it, but only because in a few turns I'm gonna draw Melter and can destroy this guy. Can you hit the other one, please? If I do cast... if I charge battery... yeah, I'm gonna search out charge battery. That saves me this turn, and next turn I should be able to get Alter. There we go. I am going to take cool-headed here. Don't we have less chance for upgrading cards? What is this? Okay, Taskmaster. This is the third one that we didn't see the other time. I'm going to need boot sequence. I'm probably gonna use white noise. Yeah, well, I guess this... in a way, this is gonna help. Alright. I have a feeling I'm not actually gonna beat this run. My defense is not perfect. Just gonna get killed here. Okay. Is this gonna kill every single one of them? How hard can that? He's gonna survive, but I have just enough defense to defend against him. The other two are both gonna die. Thank you. Now you die. Goodbye. I'm very low on health. I don't like that. Let's take stack. I'm gonna rest here. I don't think I'm ever gonna do Girgia, because when I don't need to rest, I have a whole lot of stuff to upgrade. Okay, Chad. Here we go. I'm bringing it. I'm doing it. I'm bringing it all. I don't actually have that much health. Let's try to gain a level. Hello world. I mean, I might as well. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Just gonna go for the surefire. I'm gonna save Seek for later, because it does have exhaust. He's not attacking me right now, so I'm just gonna do electrodynamics for the extra damage. Let's see, he's not attacking again. My main thing there was to try to fill up as many orb slots as possible, because I'm already filling it up, and even if I don't get any focus, which I should, I mean, I don't actually know if Hello World... Wait, there are no common power cards. And Consume... Wait, is Consume... I think it's an uncommon. Yeah, it's an uncommon, so I can't get any focus from Hello World. Okay, that's enough defense. I'm having my doubts about this run. If I had any focus, this would be much better. But I don't, and that's making it very slow. Hey, we're getting some extra energy at least. I should have used this one. I don't know why I used the other one. The Dark Orb may or may not be our salvation. No need for those right now. It's kind of hard to do any damage here because he has this metallicize. The only thing that can really do consistent damage is Melter. Wait, get me... design better. 18... 16, 26. Guess I'm taking a little damage here. I guess the more go for the eyes I get, the more I can stack the weak, so when he's doing the big damage, he's just gonna counteract my vulnerable. Trying to cycle everything through as much as possible, so I can get all those go for the eyes faster. Not attacking right now, kind of worthless. Also, I guess I kind of want to save the Dark Orb for a big dual cast. If I do that, I might as well just be able to kill him in one hit. Here I can do wood-headed, Hot Snap, and recursion, and then I'm saving it. He's gonna go crazy right now, but not much I can do about it. Barrage is gonna come. Hello World is gonna save us. It's gonna give me the barrage right now. It's not a barrage. Okay, so 66 damage. We get 14 there. 24. 29. 27. 32. 37. A bunch more. I don't know. That's okay. That's probably enough. Yeah, 66. That's roughly how much I predicted. And I guess I'm just gonna do a Chord Snap. I'm not gonna waste sick. Okay, this should be enough. And our Dark is slowly becoming big enough to actually counteract whatever's happening here. I'm not sure I actually want to use Matter here because I need to get some defense. And it's 29. I would rather get a little more defense here. 34, that's 11 damage, I can deal with that. And here is where, first of all, let's do a Compile Drive. Nope. Just kinda hoping for Dual Cast. Or Recursion. Let's put Impatience into the graveyard. And let's put Zap. I'm going to lose that, but I'm pretty sure I can kill him in a few turns. And now you stack. And that should be good. It's 1 damage, that's fine. And now, oh, I'm not losing it because he keeps doing that. Is this possible? $48. I need 28 to survive. 15. I don't think it's possible. I need a bit too much faith. Kind of calculating because I probably cannot get enough defense to do this, but I probably can't kill him either fast enough. Yeah, I'm dead here. Damn it. Yeah, there was nothing I could do about that. Well, I guess let's try again. Have you ever noticed these early fights, especially on higher ascension modes, are specifically designed to deal chip damage to you no matter what you do? Because every single one of these first couple of enemies tend to deal 6 or 7 damage to you, or 12, just enough so that an appropriate amount of defense is not enough to defend against that. You either kill them very slowly or you take the chip damage, and if you kill them very slowly then you take damage anyway because they scale infinitely. That's what I call an asshole design, because it's just designed to piss you off and work against you. It's like a GM who wants to kill you. Not taking any of them. Like here, 6 and 7. Okay, so that means that if I play 2 defense, I'm still gonna take damage. I take 3 damage. So I have to choose whether I play a defend and basically accomplish nothing this turn, or I attack and I take chip damage. Usually you attack because you're not a bitch. But it's still annoying. Come on. And then they do it next turn as well, and at that point you're not even gonna draw your defensive card. You're gonna take chip damage anyway. In fact, the game is so designed around you taking chip damage that AC4... no. AC6 starts you. Every single run starts with you already having taken chip damage off screen. Before you even entered the Spire. You already took chip damage from whatever was in the way that you don't see. The game just says, trust me, you already fought something and it did chip damage. And seeing all these fights that you have to do afterwards, you believe that. You believe there was something there and it was no challenge, but it was designed in a way that it still did chip damage. So that's the lore behind AC6. That's the AC6 lore. There is nothing else to it. Now, Neo, Meow is getting impatient. That's right. Getting impatient because he, even if we don't consider any of the losses canon, because I'm sure that in the story you're actually a badass, you're actually amazing. You've still been resurrected 15 times canonically. I'm pretty sure she's just fed up at this point. Just stop. You got there. Every time you get to the heart, that is the heart. You just have to kill it, and then you look at the heart, and you just fall asleep, and you wake up outside. In that sense, she didn't resurrect. Probably not what happened. I want to upgrade hologram so it's reusable, and this basically a block. Let's fight some elites. And I'm going to go this way because my tea set is boiling, and if I go this way, then this fight is gonna take it away. I want it for the elite. Ah, preserved insect, perfect. That's just what I'm trying to do here. Even though the tea set was basically useless. You know what, screw you, I'm gonna use skills whether you like it or not. You can't tell me what to do. Die. This is why you take Sunder. This is... I was kinda hoping it would upgrade Sunder. Can you imagine? I really want to take Meteor Strike here and just hope I can beat the first boss and hope that it gives a snack OI. I literally cannot use it right now. Well, technically I can if I get it on the first turn and it's an ancient T-set fight. Full-headed and FTL would both be... you know what, fuck it. I'm taking it that nobody can stop me. Kill this. So close. I'm gonna look for a turbo regard. If I find one, gonna be able to actually make me be able to use Meteor Strike. And if I can use Meteor Strike, that's pretty spectacular. Let's take a recursion. I think I don't want to fight this guy. Seems like a bad idea because I also would have to fight this guy. Let's just go this way. And find a turbo. I want to go turbo. Kill him this turn. 6 40 no. Dash. Calculated. Just die, please, thank you. Liquid Memories is actually pretty good. I'm gonna replace the skill one. I'm gonna keep the focus because... obviously. Let's not be dumb. No reason to Sunder there. I mean, aggregate can work to use Meteor Strike. It's probably a better way to do it too. Like, what am I supposed to do here to protect against this shit? Literally anything I do, I'm just randomly dead because they decided to attack both at the same time, 24 damage before I even fight the first boss. Because I can do this, now I have 24 and they're doing 24, so I'm dead. I have to waste a fucking potion. Just basic survival. Wait. There we go. Not really a solution, because now I have 5 health. Going into the boss fight. Did not find a single turbo. And I didn't get a Meteor Strike first turn, so I can't use. Well... No, I can't use it. At least this, at least is this guy. Because I'm at low health. If you're at low health, it's a little better to get this guy because his initial strike depends on your current health. While I'm dying here, let me tell you guys a story. Verburner, Raven, are you here? Gather around, I'm gonna tell you a story. Do you remember when I told you about, okay, so in Hungary right now, things are pretty tough, but I don't want to talk about that. What I want to talk, this is the best time to get angry again, definitely. Okay, that's better. Not the best. I get Meteor Strike when it matters, please. A while back, there was these kids books that came out in Hungary that were trying to spread the word about these modern issues, you know, trans people, gays, bad marriages and the like, you know, just kind of adult, a bit more adult themes that some people thought that kids should know about because it's also in their life, so it's good if they can actually understand that. I'm dying here, by the way, just pointing that out. I'm gonna die here. I should have drank that long. Yeah, I have no idea about that. That I cannot confirm or deny. Let's I don't know. Well, I know for a fact that Hungary in general is a really... Well, let me put it like this. Hungary is #1 country in the entire world in terms of porn star per capita per 100 people. I don't know why, but that's just a statistical fact. Yes, porn per capita. I don't know why. I'm not well versed on those topics. Anyway, don't change the subject. I'm trying to tell a story here. So those were the books where like a politician shred them or rip them up or whatever. I'm not gonna go into politics on stream. That's not what the stream is for. But after that happened, my literature teacher in school, in college, said that considering that these politicians reacted to these books in such a fashion, this is where I died, by the way, this is too much burn for me, then we should probably read them, because the entire literature class throughout the year was us reading various works and then discussing them in class, and then we get a grade at the end of the semester for that. And he said that we might as well read it and decide for ourselves, basically. And we're gonna do that tomorrow, which means that yesterday he uploaded some of the stories, and we have to read them. And I read them today, between classes. I had 2 classes today, one at 8 AM and one at noon, and I took the time between them to read it. And it's not all the stories, of course, because the teacher couldn't actually get all the stories, because after these books were shredded, they basically flew off the shelves. Everyone wanted to buy them. So thank you, politician, for the free advertisement, I guess. Stick them, right? But the few I've read, I mean, I understood generally the idea. Yeah, this is where I die. I just don't have to do anything. I read about 4 stories from various books. I understood the general idea behind them, like what they're about. But first of all, pretty much none of them had one of them had a happy ending. But even that was mostly just a Deus Ex Machina. And the other ones, first of all, they were pretty sad stories. And secondly, it was just kind of confusing. Like, let me tell you one of them. The one that was pretty interesting to me, in that how quickly it could just change the subject, basically. Okay, so listen up, get around. Let me tell you a story about, I guess, a girl initially. So the story goes like this. It had a bunch of Greek names. I'm not gonna say any name because I already forgot all of it. But the story goes like, there was this girl who was really pretty, really innocent, and she liked to walk on the seashore, gathering seashell. I'm sure there is like a saying about it, like a tongue twister. But yeah, she liked to walk on the seashore, gathering seashells, making like necklace, whatever, you know. And then everything was happy. One day though, Poseidon, that's the only name I'm gonna, Poseidon, that's probably how you say it, took that shore as his resting place and saw the girl, and of course, as it is tradition in this kind of tales, he liked her, how she looked. And then basically it was kind of weird because the story like said that, you know, there was like whatever it's called when the water is higher than usual and you have to wait for it to go back, like not a drought, the opposite of the drought. So that was the situation, and the girl just stood at the edge of the water and waited for the water to go back. But instead of going back, it basically came onto her and basically raped her, the water, very artistically, but it was still extremely confusing. Yeah, it's, well, everyone had Greek names, so quite clearly it's meant to be like a spin on some kind of Greek mythology. It's probably an existing mythology, just slightly changed, I don't know. But basically, the water had its way with her and she didn't like it. The story made that clear. And after that was done, a runic capacitor. I'm going to buy that. There is a capacitor here, but I feel like the runic capacitor just does the job better. I don't know about Medusa, but basically, after everything was said and done, Poseidon, I'm just gonna say Poseidon because that's what fits my Hungarian tongue. Poseidon came out of the water and said to the girl that he really likes her, and I don't want to say he enjoyed it because he didn't actually say that, but I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. He's gonna grant her one wish, because Poseidon does that, I guess. And I don't want to laugh because this is a serious topic, but it's just kind of because he comes out of the water after the water had its way with her and says, I'm gonna grant you one wish because that was amazing. And then the girl, without even thinking about it, just says that I want to be a man so that can never happen to me again. And then Poseidon is like, just like, alright. And then it does that, just does it. And the funny thing is that that's just the beginning of the story. It's like the first third of the story, a half of the story. So he becomes a man, but not only that. But first of all, she becomes a very, very strong, very powerful man. And on top of that, because I guess Poseidon enjoyed it very much, he adds the extra stipulation that he also makes her, or at least, or I guess now him, he also makes him invulnerable, invincible. It wasn't part of the wish, but I guess kind of was, because she said that he was to be a man, so that can never happen again. I guess if she's invincible, that can never happen again. But yeah, she became an invincible male warrior. And that's what she did. I guess I'm gonna say he, because, you know, Hungarian doesn't have gender pronouns. So when I'm talking about this stuff, it's just confusing to me. I'm not used to having he and she and stuff like that in the sentences. I just say it. That person became a powerful warrior, a Greek warrior. There's a Greek word for that. I don't remember what it is. I'm not gonna bother remembering it. I also have to pay attention to the game because I'm not playing. I'm just telling a story. Anyway, she becomes a warrior, and he wins a lot of wars. And then the story skips forward to his final battle, which was like okay, so the story goes, years later, when he's already a powerful, a well-known warrior, some king, or I guess it's a king, I don't know what Greek has, but no, it was a prince, because he was marrying some woman, and they invited the centaurs to the... Did it? Didn't crash for me. No, my numbers are fine. Can you tell Verburner to refresh, because everything is fine here? I don't know. What happened? I don't know what happened. Everything is fine here. In fact, my kilobyte per second was higher. Okay, everything good now? These are crap cards, by the way. I don't know if I want any of them. I don't even need lightning, because I have some cards that are offensive. No, I didn't say the ending yet, because I got distracted and said that I should probably focus a little on the game as well, because I'm not playing the game. Anyway, so the story goes that this prince did like a wedding, and to not be rude, he also invited the centaurs, because apparently the centaurs are distant relatives, except that they are like half beasts. Like, not just in body, but also in mind. They are kind of unpredictable people. But he invited them anyway to be nice. And at first everything was fine. But then, as you know, they were drinking, they were having fun. The centaurs probably had a bit too much, and one of the centaurs, I don't want to say attacked the bride, but I guess he attacked the bride. I don't know how else to say that. And he was very rude. He physically and verbally attacked the bride, and that just doesn't go. The Greek warriors and the centaurs started fighting, and there was a huge battle. A lot of people died, especially this man-woman warrior really didn't like what the centaur did for obvious reasons. And the centaurs, of course, knew that he's an invincible warrior, so they had this trap set up where they taunted him to lure him out, and then when he was dead, the centaurs started ripping out like trees and picking up stones and putting them on top of him to trap him. And there was this other guy who I have no idea who it was at this point, but he was the only one. Some other warrior, I don't know who he is, but some other warrior was sad to see this happen, but they were kind of powerless to stop it. But then he was the only one who saw that as they were piling up all these trees and stones and whatever, ruby red bird flew out from under the rubble, flew away with a song. There was a song, I don't remember what it was, it doesn't matter, it's not important, and flew away. And that's the end of the story. And the title of the story was the Ruby Red Bird. And that's it. And I know what the story is about in general, what it was trying to accomplish, but I have no idea what the fuck is the deal with the bird. I don't. But yeah, and that's one of the stories. The bird flew away, and that. But yeah, I get it. That's a metaphor. But what is it a metaphor for? What's the bird? The red bird. The singing, flying away as they are piling rocks on top of the guy. I'm just gonna take some damage here. I haven't gotten any good defensive cards, so it's probably a bust this run. Oh my god. I've been talking so much, I need a drink. Yeah, that's... I'm assuming that the teacher will tell us what it means. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Let's take a clip. Yes, I'm losing God. I mean, I didn't have much. Yeah, it's so deep. I can't. It's so deep. It's too dark that for me to understand it. Yeah. That was one of the stories. Another story, which was a bit more understandable, but it was still very weird. Do you guys know the story? I'm not sure about the English name of the story. I guess, is it Jack and Jill? Which story is Jack and Jill? I think it's Jack and Jill, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's not Jack and Jill. No, which story is the one where there is like siblings, a girl and a boy, and they go into the forest because their family is starving and they send them away, and then they find this gingerbread house with a witch inside, and she wants to cook them. And so, well, I wouldn't have guessed that one. I've not heard that before. I guess I have. I just got done. But yeah, it's a variation on that story, but in kind of a special way. Yeah, it's also Hungarian fairy tale. It's very well known, but basically the story in this book that's related to that story is a prequel to Hansel and Gretel, however it's said. Yeah, I don't know German. But yeah, it's a prequel in the sense that it explains why the witch was so evil. Because she was wronged, I think, but she was kind of a bit weird in the head even in this story at the beginning. But yeah, it's basically a prequel when some other kids also went there, and she lives in the forest. She's very lonely. She used to have a son, a very young baby son, who was eaten by rats. And she's been lonely ever since. Yeah, the story literally says his baby son was eaten by rats, and she's been lonely ever since. And it also kind of gave her PTSD about children being eaten by rats. I don't think I have to say anything else about that. It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny. It's terrible. Use it. I might as well use it. Gonna take a bunch of damage here. No, that's not the reason for the gingerbread house. But yes, she built a gingerbread house. Kind of because she was crazy at that point, I think. But okay, so the story is like so she's living in this forest near a village. She makes her money by selling his sweets in the village, but the people don't really like her because they think she's a witch. So, but they do like her sweets, so they just buy it and don't talk to her otherwise. And she's very lonely because, again, her son was eaten by rats. And then one day or night, or I don't know, a pair of kids come to her house, and a girl and a boy. And one thing I didn't really like about this story is that, you know, the girl is like, she eventually figures out why she's so lonely and puts it together. The boy, he eats, he sleeps, he runs around, and he's very loud. So he's basically written like a pet for an animal. And that was kind of weird. But basically they go there, they eat, and then they say, well, we kind of gotta go home because we still have a family. We can invite our family, and then they can all eat, and then we can all go home. And then she's like, okay, I'm gonna make at least a feast, so at least make it. But she also wanted them to stay with her instead. One night, because they slept there like 2 nights. The first night she stayed up because the boy slept in the crib where her son was eaten by rats, as I already said a few times. So because she was afraid that he would also get eaten by rats. I didn't want. Yeah, okay, this guy is gonna die. Best I can do. And she was very tired the next day because, you know, she stayed up all night. That does that to her. I would know. But then the next night, because she was really tired and she wanted to sleep a bit, what she figured, she can prevent the rats from eating the boy by putting the boy into a cage and putting the cage into the crib. And then she did that and then went to sleep. And of course, it didn't end well because, you know, the boy woke up in the middle of the night. He freaked out. She woke up, quickly took him out and hid the cage so he doesn't figure out, and then they all slept and it was fine. And then the next day, you know, the girl went back to their house so she can talk to the parents and invite them. And the boy stayed there, so the witch asked him if he wouldn't. I'm dying here, by the way. There's nothing I can do about this. These have been pretty unlucky runs. I'm not getting the right cards. I'm just gonna keep brute forcing it. It's much easier to brute force when I have something else to talk about, because there's really nothing else I can talk about. The game itself, I already said everything. I don't see any good these, so I'm just gonna take the rare cards. I'm gonna restart because I want Hyper Beam as my first card. Give me a second, I'm gonna continue the story in a second. Setup. Okay, I see one pen. So the girl went away and she asked the boy if he would rather stay here, and he was like, no, basically he said no, and I have to go home to my mother and father. And then she says, what if I became your new mother? And then he says, well, I already have a mother. And then the witch is like, she glances to the cage, which is in the corner, covered up by a blanket. And she says, you know, I could put you in that cage and make you stay. But as she said that, the parents came in, and the father was very mad, of course, and then they just went away right away. They didn't eat the feast or anything. And then the witch remembered. This is a good combination of events right here. That's nice. Yeah, screw you guys, we're going home. But yes, after that the witch remembered that the reason these kids found her house was because she had some cake out in the window and it was smelling nice, and so they came over. Hopefully it is nice. So what she did, that's why she decorated her entire house with gingerbread, so the smell would lure kids to her house. And that the way the story ended is like, it will lure children to my house again, but this time I'm not gonna let them go. That's the last sentence of the story. I'm gonna upgrade cons. That was the other story. At this point I kind of considered at what point would you read these stories to kids, because it's one thing that they discuss difficult topics, but these are also kind of traumatic stories. Like, you know, the water raping the woman, that's kind of weird. The witch, how the witch became evil, the prequel kind of story is a bit weird. I'm trying to think what other... Yeah, but these came out this year. They didn't come out in 1956 or whatever, when the Grimm brothers lived. I'm trying to think of what other stories there were, because there were 4 stories and I only said 2. I don't remember the other 2. Those must have been really weird if I don't even remember them. Wait, let me just try to recall them. Oh yeah, one of them was just about what's the story about the tiny girl? It was really small, like unnaturally, like you know, like your hand or something. It's very tiny. What's the name? I'm also playing Don't Worry. I just don't... Okay, if I use this, that's enough defense. And I can just take whatever because... I'm thinking what the name of that story is. I'm just gonna look it up. Thumbelina? Is that a thing? I really need some frost orbs. Anyway, basically the other story was like a continuation of the Thumbelina story. I don't actually know that story, the original. But this one was like apparently the real story ended with like a bird saving her from somewhere. And they fly away and that's the end of the story or something. I'm gonna take that because I'm low on health. I can just use it on a long fight. And then the bird took her to a fairy kingdom to the fairy prince, and then they married. I guess that was the original story. I don't know. But this story continues the story in that the fairy prince was extremely vain. And basically, I'm not gonna go through the entire story, but basically they marry and it's a shitty marriage because he's an asshole. Calipers, huh? I don't think we're ready for it. I'm gonna buy Cool-Headed because I need more frost orbs. And what kind of boss we have here? I guess I'm gonna buy Melter because it can get through that 20 armor block that he gets when he goes into horde mode. I really don't need these. I mean, capacitor. Yes, capacitor. I really need it. Don't need it. It's a shitty marriage, and then the bird shows up and takes her away from the shitty marriage and tells her, I can't save you every time. Just learn to live, for God's sake. And that's where the story ends. That was a simple story. There was one more. I'm kind of trying to remember what it was. Okay, this is gonna put him in horde mode. Can avoid the attack. And I'm trying to remember what the last story was, but I really have no idea. But they're all very similar to the ones that I already told. Kind of weird. Kind of off. What was the last? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna look it up. I don't have anything else to talk about anyway. Hopefully going up online doesn't crash my computer. Oh my god. That new computer cannot come soon enough. I really should be using my... Okay, what was it? Irodalom? That is to say literature. Files. This is where master would be good. Okay, what were then? The first story was the one I just literally told. The second, oh yeah, one of them. Okay, the last story. It was a nice story. It was pretty and all. I just don't really understand what the moral was meant to be. Maybe that's just me. But basically, give me a second. I might use this full. I muted my mic. You didn't want to hear my trumpet. Anyway, it's a story about a girl called Rose. Rose had this is why I took math. Rose had a father and a mother, and then later on Rose didn't have a mother anymore. And then her father started drinking. So Rose had to learn how to do stuff. Gotta take seek because of the consume capacitor combo. Rose had to learn Rose had to learn how to cook, how to repair her clothes and stuff, because her father was working all day and then came home and then got drunk and went to sleep on the kitchen floor and stuff. You know, stuff that some children might actually be going through, although those children probably wouldn't be being read these stories. That's a thing. I don't know. Not really my place to judge. Anyway, she was kind of poor because, you know, she didn't have a mother, I guess. And where is my defense? Her clothes were very, very poor looking and stuff, and other kids in class were making fun of her because, haha, bad clothes. And then one day there was a school ball, a school party, you know, fancy February carnival party. In Hungary we have celebration in February, where it's the kind of celebration where people dress up. Like when I was in elementary school or something, we had like a big party that went like 7 p.m. or something, and a lot of kids dress up as like stuff, like a tiger or the devil or Lara Croft or whatever. It's just like Halloween in America. People dress up. Except for us, it's in February and it's for a completely different reason. But anyway, the point is that she wants to go, but of course she doesn't have a pretty dress to go in. So she looks around, and on the top of the wardrobe she finds in a box her mother's old wedding dress. And at this point I was like, I don't like where this is going with the drunk pathetic father and the daughter's wedding dress, but it didn't go there, so no worries. She kind of fixed up the wedding dress because it's an old wedding dress, and then she also made a mask so nobody would recognize her in the dress, because of course. And one second, I kind of need to, I'm going to zoom. So on the day of the ball, she went to the school. Nobody paid attention to her, of course. She sneaked into the toilet Put on the dress, put on the max, went outside, everyone was amazed, as they do. And she was chosen as the ball queen, and there was a ball king, but she didn't, through the entire thing, come on, she didn't reveal who she is, and then she went home. And then she was happy for that. And that's the end of the story. And I'm like, okay, but what's the moral here? Right, let's become cursed. We can go to the store and remove it. I would love to buy Glacier, but I have to remove it. And that was the story, and I'm like, there were more details, of course. I didn't tell the entire thing because that would be a bit long. Like, she had to read bedtime stories for herself. I guess that's sad. But every time she read it, she thought about things. Like, she thought at first that her mother is... she imagined that her mother is telling the bedtime story, and she imagined that she's telling the mother the bedtime story. And when the father got drunk and slept on the kitchen floor, then she imagined that she's also telling the bedtime story to her drunk father. I don't know. You tell me what it's about, if you can figure it out. Giving up. Thank you. But tomorrow we have the class where we discuss these, and I'm really hoping that I'm gonna get some answers, because a lot of these were extremely confusing and I don't know what I read. And that hasn't happened in quite a while. Not saying it never happened. I'm just gonna kill that guy to prevent myself from getting weak. Okay, anyway, that was bedtime stories with Cruent. Thank you for coming. Have a good night. Goodbye. Sweet dreams. Fairy tales with Cruent. This was actually a really easy elite. Ooh. Gold plate. Gold plated cables are actually a little bit better, but in some way it's better, in some way it's worse than the loop card. Because this activates at the end of the turn. The loop activates at the start. If it activates at the start, then things like auto shield don't work. Oh, speaking of which, let's just take. Issues. Where am I going again? That's one elite. That's two elite. That's 2x. If I go for the elites, that's 2 extra. No. I guess we're going this. So we're getting one more rest site. I'm gonna rest now and hopefully not take enough damage, and I can upgrade here. Ah, shit. I'm gonna need all the defense I can get here. I mean, technically not, because Onclit saved me. I want more balls. Give me more balls. I got this relic like once or twice, I guess. It exists. Fire in a bottle. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Well, I'm not gonna take auto chill because I have loop plus. White noise is a bit of a crapshoot. I'm just gonna take chill for the safety. That's a parasite. Thank you very much. Let's see, what would I upgrade here? Well, I guess I should upgrade parasite. This, if this is the taskmaster, then I'm fine. If it's the stabby book, then I'm dead. Well, maybe not dead because I do have a fire in the bottle. It's the taskmasters. Okay, I can deal with that. I can do something with that. What do I want to do with them? I want to consume. Give me food. Okay, that's fine. I can't do anything with that. That's the most worthless one that I can get. Okay, well, at least they are slowly killing themselves on me. There is that. I'm gonna get added at another orb. I'm gonna draw turbo because who knows. I'm gonna try to bless this guy because the sooner he dies, the sooner I'm free. I'm taking a lot. Thank you. That's what I wanted you to hit. I think I can handle it from this point on because I don't think these guys can attack me enough times to make a difference. Calipers would be really nice here, but of course that's a different run. Old coin is okay, although I don't get to use it right now because there are no here anymore. Okay, let me think about this. I'm going to be healing 1/3 of my head. It's 25. Seems like a bit. If I hit 25, that's 45. I can rest twice. Is there anything I would want to upgrade? Like capacitor is an obvious choice. Defragment, another pretty good one. Seek would actually be pretty good because if I draw Seek, I can use capacitor consume immediately. And if I don't need capacitor consume, I can still take defragment and turbo or something. So yeah, I do want to rest. At least, I do want to upgrade at least once. I'm not sure what kind of cards I could get. Because I already have consume, I already have capacitor, defragment. Those are the bases. I'm just gonna heal here. 22, okay, so it's not exactly a third. Probably 30%. I'm gonna sleep here and probably upgrade at the next one. Oh, it's a store. Great. Means, okay, there are a lot of good stuff here. Okay, let's stop. First of all, another capacitor would be amazing because that's some extra orbs that I can consume. Turbo could be pretty good. I mean, I probably don't need turbo that much, but it would be pretty good. Bag of preparations is good. And the war paint is also good. In fact, I think I'm gonna buy the war paint first. See what it upgrades. It upgraded the Seek for me. Well, that solves that problem. And I'm gonna buy the bag of preparations. Capacitor. I don't think I need a second turbo. If it was upgraded, I would consider it. This. You know what? Wait, I can't buy. I don't need a... I mean, the power one could be... I mean, okay. I'm gonna buy the power one because if we luck out with like a free echo form or defragment even or whatever. Okay, wait, 22. That's a bit of a waste. But I might still rest because it is the Death Laser boss. However, white noise, defragment, acid, those are all pretty good upgrades. They're not really mandatory. You know what? I'm just gonna rest. I'm gonna play for sure. These are all good. Auto buffer right now is not good because I'm probably gonna take small damage before I take big damage. Let's take capacitor. It's immediately I can do something because every single frost orb gives us 5 defense per turn. That seems like a good deal. It's starting good. Give me that back. Okay, I worked for that. You know what? I'm gonna take consume back, use turbo, and eat another orb slot. We have to charge up. I mean, once I charge up, void doesn't matter. And yes, the single loop card is giving me 18 defense per turn. That's pretty good. That's a steal. An absolute steal. Yeah, okay, I don't think I'm gonna lose this one. Even with the Death Laser that may or may not come, I don't think I have much to worry about. Okay, that's the Seek, and there it goes. 58, so now... I'm going to need some frost. Can you give me some fucking frost? Guess I'm taking some damage here. Not too much, mind you, because I do have the cables that are helpful. Okay, next turn he's dead. Okay. This was actually pretty... This was pretty easy. There it goes. Okay, all for one is useless to me. I'm definitely not going for that kind of deck. Reboot can be helpful, but in a big deck it's actually a bit of a crapshoot. I'm just gonna take buffer and upgrade it sometimes. What do we get? Okay, this is not an obvious choice. Because, I mean, nuclear battery is better if you can keep that plasma orb for longer. I don't have a single way to cycle that, like with a whatever it's called. Whereas Slaver Scholar is just a straight up energy, no string attached, against bosses and elites. Recursion, yeah, that's what it's called. Nuclear Battery is also a free relic to start, also a free energy to start with, but you can very easily lose it. Although I guess by the time I would lose it, I would probably have a decent defense setup. And it works in every single fight. Some of the non-elite fights are also pretty scary, like Snecko. And the Mimic. I think that's, no, Shape Changer, whatever it's called. I'm gonna take the Nuclear Battery. I convinced myself that I hate the Snecko. Okay, we don't have money, so early stores are not our friends. There's only one later store. I guess we're going this way. That also has the elites. And we can beat the elites. That's not a problem. Give me another. Using stack is pretty pointless. I'm just gonna use the buffer and save it as long as I can. I'm just gonna kill this guy. I don't like him attacking me. Let's finally capacitor recursion. Now you're not gonna be able to hit me. You can try. You're free to try. All you're gonna achieve is you're gonna slowly kill yourself on my body. On my, I mean, I'm kind of spiky, so I'm not gonna use Seek right now. It's kind of pointless to do so. I don't want to hit this guy directly because I would be taking 10 damage. So I guess I'm just gonna pass. I don't have to hit him directly because I have lightning at my side. I don't know what I'm doing. He was dead anyway. I just like to be fancy, I guess. I guess I'm gonna take a second hologram. Hologram is good. Hologram lets me, in a big deck, it lets me more precisely use combos. Yeah, sure, let's fight. Hour. Let's fight. Okay, that's enough defense. That's a bit much. I might not be able to defend against that. Yeah. I lost the plasma orb, but I really need the defense. I mean, I took 1 damage. I can deal with that. I can't do. I'm gonna turbo. I'm gonna hologram. And I guess I'm gonna consume again. Just get all the defense that I can. That other guy is gonna buffer. Sure. 24, 29. Good, because it's still in front, so it's gonna proc an extra time, so he can't attack me. And now I just need a bunch of lightning orbs. I got no. Shit. We're gonna put a few cards in here, and now should be good. Yes. Okay, okay. I'm actually doing this. This parasite is really annoying now. I'm gonna take some damage here because... Actually, no. I have to start believing in myself. I am... Yes. Let's take the plus drive. I don't care. Okay, sure. I have no idea if it's gonna work yet, but I'm doing pretty well. If you are right back. Yeah, this run looks good. I still have my you know, if I just wait 7 turns, these guys will all die. I still have my doubts, but I guess that's just because I don't believe in myself. Thank you, and I don't know how they say it in English, but like bon appetit or something. Yeah, I do have a fairy, but I don't like using it because then I'm killing a fairy and it just feels bad. It just feels bad, man. It's gonna hurt. Gonna hurt 3 damage. Raven, tell me, how do the English say bon appetit? Because I know the English uses bon appetit, but that's French, but that's not English. What's the English equivalent? Is there one even? Do you just say bon appetit? Or let's eat, or I don't know. Let's just be safe. Bon appetit, because in Hungarian we have a specific phrase, jó étvágyat, which is basically means have a good appetite, and we say that before eating. I think I'm gonna grab the consume again. This. Joy. Enjoy the movie. Okay, 2 more turns. I think at this point I might as well just survive. Well, he's dead. At the end of turn 7, so these guys are gonna resurrect. Not that it really matters because they resurrect, but this guy's gonna doesn't actually die. Well, now he died, but as soon as I end this turn, they're all gonna die. Let's see if I can finish them off before that happens. Nope, but the orbs would have finished them anyway. A second Seek? Well, I don't need a second Melter, I'm pretty sure. 1 Melter is enough, because I have 2 holograms I can fetch it with, I have a Seek to fetch it with, I can have a second Seek to fetch it with. I'm just gonna get Seek, because it doesn't actually make the deck bigger, because when I draw it, it basically means draw whatever you want instead. And I think I'm gonna avoid this store, because if it has the disc I might not be able to buy it. I need like 180. Or maybe I should go in. What else would I need from this? I mean, if I can get ice cream, that would be pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna avoid this store for now. We're not going to go for the boss immediately. I've done that off stream with the Ironclad when I had an amazing deck and I lost by like 4 damage. Well, I'm not doing that again. We're gonna No, we're gonna upgrade buffer. Upgraded buffer is really good because if you can protect it properly, it can save you for several turns. This guy I don't like. I got a double buffer. My primary objective here was to protect the buffer. These guys are gonna murder me. Well, I can kill that guy. Cannot kill that guy though. So I'm gonna lose my buffers here. I don't know why this guy attacks first, because he was summoned later. He should be attacking last. So that's just cheating. Kinda wanted like a capacitor, but fine. Just gonna prepare for a capacitor. Let's seek out Turbo. Use Turbo. I was kind of hoping for Hordes. But whatever, I think this is enough defense. I really wanted to kill that guy right now, without having to use the lightning. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is kind of working, although I'm pretty low on health. I don't like that. And I think I can afford one more consume. And then just save it. There's an 8, 39. I'm gonna do cast that just so the Frost Orb is first, so the loop will give me more defense next turn. Although next turn this is probably gonna die, so just over planning again. Dead. Bag of Marbles doesn't really do anything for me, and Power Potion is strong, but I'm still so early. I can almost guarantee one of these normal fights is a Snecko. I kind of want to keep the Ancient Potion for now. I don't need the second consume. One is almost too much. I'm gonna skip on this. I almost feel like I'm just gonna rest here, specifically for the elite, because this is a scary elite. Okay, well, get hit here. Well, it seems kind of... let's take the buffer. Save myself the effort. Consume is sadly in the graveyard. Ah, discard pile. The hologram can retrieve it. Now I should be safer than ever before. Yeah, no, you can't say discard pile because it's copyrighted term. It's not allowed. It's a bad one. You're gonna get blasted. I know my stuff. I don't know why I'm worried about my armor, because I had a buff. Okay, I can get Seek, Consume, and then Full-Headed for yet another orb, and this is the point where we are safe. I don't think he can get through. I mean, the big strike can get through, but he doesn't often do that. The funny thing is that this guy is very susceptible to the boot, which kind of gives you an impression that the best way to beat death is to kick him in the ass. I'm gonna take Chaos here, that's exactly. And I want to go this way. Bottle to Tornado, choose a power card. Well, I don't know who the Red Dwarf is. I'm gonna take a loop capacitor, loop capacitor, defragment. These are all good options. I guess I'm gonna take a capacitor because that kickstarts the combo better. Sharp pain flows through you, followed by vivid flashes of distant memory. Whose memories are these? Well, I always pick the first because it's not worth getting colorless cards and losing health. I guess Jack of all trades, that's basically the colorless card to end all colorless cards. Confusion, objective, balance must be enforced, define balance, error, balance not found. This is the defect before he went insane on, probably. Balance not found, define balance, error, balance not found, warning, large object approaching. I am no. I don't know what his voice is. Her voice is. But yeah, okay. Okay. Capacitor. Defragger. Chill. It's a pretty good start. I do say so myself. For the second turn, we get the Horn Cleat. That's 26. That's enough, so I don't have to worry about anything. I am the calmest person. I'm gonna kill this guy. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, sure. That's never gonna happen, but yeah, sure. Let's be a bit of statistic. It has no functional purpose, but doesn't mean you can't. Well, I might as well hit that guy. I have enough defense to for it to not matter. We are being pretty good. We are still missing some stuff that would make this deck better. None of these though. I mean, we have such a big deck, maybe a third hologram would help. But no, probably not. What's the boss here? We need concentrated damage, so Doom and Gloom might not be good, although it gives us 1 dark. I can't make dark any other way except chaos. You know what, let's take it. It's a bit of an AoE. Okay. Let's just fill ourselves up. This is not enough stuff. We lost the Helix. We lost the Helix fossil. We can't get the Pokemon now. I need more Frost Orbs. No, I need Consume. And Frost Orbs. And Defragment. I mean, I'm gonna take that. Or why not? There's no reason to do cast here, because I wouldn't be able to use that anyway. Oh yeah, Plasma is getting gold-plated, I guess. That's why I get so much. Might as well buffer, because this guy usually just does a few big strikes. And those are easily countered with buffer. No, I don't think I want that. Instead, I'm going to consume again, just to increase our damage and to stack the Dark Orbs faster than ever before. Because I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna win me this round. I'm gonna grab blue. And ball light. I don't think I'm gonna use it here right now, I just want my orbs. It's gonna be a bit... No, it's exactly enough, I knew that. I need dual cast. I don't want to use ball lightning here because in the long term I'm just gonna lose damage. No way, but I want the card draw, but okay. Oh, that's great, that was totally worth it. And that was my last buffer. It saved me from 1 damage. I guess bias cognition at this point is fine. I guess it doesn't matter because I... Peace Pipe, perfect. Zing. I don't need any of these because Barrage we don't have the means to get like 10 orb slots where it would be really good. Doom and Gloom, I already took one and even that is questionable, and Self Repair is useless because we are literally at the end of the fight, at the end of the game here. Okay, this is the last store. What do you have for me? An attack. What kind of attack do I want? Stop. Well, wait. First of all, let me just remove one of them. I guess I'm gonna remove Vrith because Parasite is not any worse, and it would lose me max health. This one. Okay, now. Go for the ice cube, be pretty nice, but I want something that can faster finish for me. All of these two are defensive, and this I can't really utilize. Maybe I can a little. I do have some attacks. I'm probably not gonna need the artifact. More capacitors could be interesting. I already have 2. But 2, 4, that's 6, that's 9. I can... Yeah, I'm going to get the capacitor. not gonna get go for the eyes. But I am going to get the strength. Oh shit. Okay, what do I want to do with my last resting site? Do I want to upgrade anything? Maybe. There are a few things that would be worth upgrading. If I upgraded one of the holograms, I would basically have infinite holograms. Upgrading the defragment is 1 extra guaranteed focus. Upgrading the capacitors is 3 extra guaranteed focus. It's probably the best thing I can do. Upgrade one of the capacitors. Because I can get cursed. It's not a curse that does too much. I don't really need the madness, and losing that HP would very much bite me. And losing max HP... I mean, at that point, does it even matter? Yes, it does. Because I can't heal. You know what? I'm gonna get the curse. I literally just removed this curse, so essentially nothing changed. And then heal here. I could remove the curse again. Or I could upgrade one of the capacitors. And I think upgrading the capacitor is better. I'm gonna do that. Fuck it. I don't have to justify myself. I'm smart, I know. Okay, just accept that. Let's see. Capacitor, full-headed, buffer, chill. We're gonna lose the buffers right here, but just how it goes. Might as well drink that. I mean, even if I use the block here, it's not gonna do any good. So I'm losing. I still have 1 because of the Felix, but you know. Yes. I'm thinking, if I could hologram, get consumed, then these would be 8-8. That would save my last... I mean, just the fact of using hologram already saved my last thorn. Buffer. The thorn is a different thing. But you know what? I would rather just get consumed and start doing this. Because I'm going to be wanting more and more focus as soon as possible. Anyway. Okay. Not. I'm gonna use Seek, get Loop, and loop it over into a Frost Orb. That's gonna save me a lot of damage because I'm immediately gonna get 16 and growing. Okay, I didn't get a hologram. I can use the hologram to get consumed and capacitor. Oh. Keep forgetting that the hologram itself also costs. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna attack. I mean, we are getting some nifty defense anyway. Still, oh, that's nice. Still annoying when I miscalculate something because I'm not paying attention. Honestly though, I think I won this. I really don't think they can actually scale up enough to overcome this defense. Especially if I get a few more Frost Orb. Scary. That's nice. Well, it was a trash hand. Whoa! all 4 lightning orbs hit the right guy. Literally the right guy. Do I have any more weight? No, this is armor. Okay, let's just start consuming them then. Okay, well, at this point, I don't think anything can happen that can really fight me. Yeah, this is one at this point. Ooh, it would be so beautiful if I could finish with with the Hand of Greed, but it's 10 short. Okay. Okay, we won. And what did it take? Like 5 failed runs when I just got unlucky. Also, it took almost exactly enough. But that's fine. Okay, so there's 17 unlocked. If Verburner is to be believed, and I mean, why wouldn't he? That means that I just literally entered the hardest 4 levels. Okay, so let's check. What is 17? Let's check. Normal enemies have more challenging movesets and abilities. Oh, so everything changed. Everything you know is wrong. Everything changed. Forget everything you've learned so far. Fucking Ritualist is gonna apply vulnerable now. Or something. Yeah. I'm actually convinced that. In fact, I'm gonna check right now. Let's give me a common relic. That's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna finish this run because I have half an hour left. But I just want to see what new stuff they do. Well, not these guys, I guess. Big chill. Let's transform a card. We got Streamline, okay. Hey, what do you do now? Okay, 12, that's normal. You've always done that. This is good old Jaw Worm. Isn't it a normal enemy? I don't know. So far, this just seems pretty normal. I'm not gonna take any of these. Thank you very much. Oh, here's the cultist. Are you gonna apply something to me? Or are you just gonna be better in numbers where you're like getting an extra ritual or something? Oh, it's 5. So it's mostly just number increases. Okay. Because I think it used to be 3 or 4. In fact, I'm gonna ritually call this. Starting an Aeol's Dark Strike every turn after. Okay, no, it's normally it's ritual 3. From Ascension 2 onwards it's 4, and 17 onwards it's 5. So really, it's just number increases. I guess it's not as exciting as I was hoping, thinking. But I mean, that makes sense. Give me a face. Thank you. That's innate shield. It seems like eventually would want that. None of these are pretty good anyway, so I'm not sad that I don't get those. I swear. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not really paying attention. I'm just happy that I yet again managed to beat an Ascension level. I mean, out of all the different sessions that I had of this game, I'm pretty sure if we take an average, I've beaten 1 level per session. Even if I didn't beat a level every single time, there were at least 2 streams where I beat 2 in the same stream, so it averages out. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm a great gamer. Please justify my existence. I want to kill the worm first. I don't really want the negative effect of the fungi beast to affect me. Yeah, it's probably just numbers, like the infinite scaling is a little more potent, and that's about it. That's the change, as far as I can tell. Wait. Amazing. At least these guys don't have like that guy among them. Wait. I need defense. Oh shit, he's gaining 2 attack. That's another number that increased. Shit, I didn't pay attention. Can't handle the numbers. I should probably kill this guy first, because that's the tank. Makes sense. And he's... So yeah, AC 17. Are you proud of me? I am progressing very well. I mean, if I do get... I mean, the store did say that there might be delays because, of course, they just gotta cover their asses. It makes sense, everyone understands that. But if I do get the computer by Thursday and the video card works, and why wouldn't it? Of course. Then on Friday, what am I talking about? Yeah, on Wednesday I can beat another session, I guess. And on Friday, I'm probably not gonna beat another Friday because it's gonna be a short stream. And I needed like 3 hours just to beat one today. Where is the music? There it is. I'm just gonna protect myself. But yeah, I have at least one more session that's on this computer. But I'm probably gonna play like 2 or 3 or 4 more sessions, and I'm gonna think about what to do after that. If it seems like I'm really just breezing through the last few, first of all, it would probably surprise Werburner, because he has been telling me for quite a while that the last 17-19 are the hardest part of the entire game. So I don't exactly believe I would just breeze through them. Although this upgrade just seems like, okay, you need a good deck even faster. So there are more restarts, but that doesn't mean that it's any harder. I'm gonna drink. I don't know why I'm yelling when I'm streaming. I'm not usually very loud. I guess it's not exactly yelling, it's just that I'm not used to speaking English. I'm very much used to writing English. But I'm not used to speaking it, so when I'm speaking English on stream, I'm trying to over-articulate, and that makes me loud. I guess that's the explanation. Oh shit. You know what? I actually killed this guy very easily. What happened? I thought this is the hardest guy. And I guess I can take creative AI. I guess I can. I guess I take a nuclear battery. Really, with a tech like this, the only time you really need the extra energy is at the start when you're still trying to stack up consume. Okay, where are we going? We don't have money, so we don't want to go to the store. We do have the preserved insects, so we kind of want to visit a lot of... I think going this way. Capacitor, consume, chill, defend. You're gonna take damage. You know what? No, I don't want to take damage. And so he didn't. That's all that matters. I'm kind of trying to figure out what the change is for this guy, because he had 14 plated armor even before, so that didn't change, but his attack numbers also didn't change. Maybe this, it's burning, maybe that does something. Let's see what the burning does. It didn't do anything. Alright then. Alright then. I can play with that. I mean, I have so much defense, he's not gonna get point. He's gonna die next turn. I'll take Sweeping Beam for more card draw and some AoE, because that's what I'm really missing here, clearly. You know, I just realized that between Cracked Core, Symbiotic Virus and Nuclear Battery, I start with a full field. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but it's definitely something. I don't think I want to use Bias Cognition here. I just want more defense right now. Ah shit, this is gonna hurt. You know what? Bias cognition, sure. I want to finish as fast as possible. I just need to proc the Dark Orb. And I would need something to proc it with. Can I get something to proc it with, please? Fuck it. It's a chaos. It's been working out so far. Where am I going? This way. Ah, shit. Wait. There we go. I kind of hate how literally everything became more expensive. That's usually what happens when you rely on them. This is the most defense I can get. God damn it. I have to use capacitor, otherwise I'm never gonna be able to use consume. Also, they're back to max health. That's nice. Okay, I think I'm safe now. They can't do this much damage. I can slowly break them down. Okay, well that solves my problem. I don't want it. Huh. Usually the Chosen attacks me with 2 times 6 and then does this. Weird. I kinda don't want to use chill here. Just to let the Dark Orb fester a little bit. That's a good word for it. Just age, just rot a bit before I unleash it on the enemies. Okay, now if I do cast it, it's gonna kill the bird. Yeah, this is what happens when you give up chill. That's nice. Yeah, I'm dead, but it doesn't actually seem that different from what I had so far. I don't know what's really different. Just a few Just a few infinite scaling numbers are bigger and that's it. That should be fine. I mean, if a few other numbers are probably different too, but if the majority of the change is just the infinite scaling, that just means that you need the same luck with your deck. Put together a good deck, but do it faster. So be more lucky than before. Anyway, I have like 10 minutes left of the stream, so I'm just gonna end it now because I cannot do a run anyway. So, AC 17. It's gonna be on Wednesday. And then on Wednesday I can say something precise because they did say Thursday. And it's probably gonna be a bit later than Thursday, but I can also... Like, there is a tiny bit of chance that it's gonna be earlier, like they call me on Wednesday. That's it. But until then, I'm just gonna hope that the video card is good. But until then, thank you for watching, whoever's here still, whoever's not. Thank you. And until Wednesday, see ya. Yeah, AC 17. I'm gonna regret that.